Here's Joe again, and welcome back to Lone Fungus, where there's freaking summer outside, and because of that we're gonna remove the camera. But here we are, ready to look at the end of the game. We looked at the other endings, which took me 2 hours to do. Using assist mode. Great. But we want to look at the ending that I'd call the true ending. We should teleport to the right place, getting the last spell. And looking at our equipped stuff, which is not right. Don't need white. Don't need mind. What else don't I need? Because I need another 6 free. Let's say I don't need spikes, I don't need mind shell, and I just put it on fire. So fire, quick slash, long slash, sword booster, knight's trinket. And also we are in the right mode, yeah, okay. Also put the right trinket back on here, and this one in case we want to fire, and this one in case we want to fire. Which one is this? Okay, that's the one that we want to use. Okay, let's go to the last spell owner. The Ice Elemental Lord. Oh god. Yep. That's about what I expected. Vibrant crystal. Create a crystal which explodes into shards that damage enemies. Then unequip that and equip that. Yeah, I've seen that cap on other friends. Okay, and we hit the thing with it, which opens it. Okay. No. I wanna equip stuff that fucking helps me in exploring instead of combat. Equip... Not that, but I don't know, this. And this and this. What else? Another Aether. Longer iframes. Okay, and now we are off to visit the 2 places that we know are blocked access to by the spell, which we should freaking have teleported to. That's what we have the teleportation wand for, so that we don't need to quit out to menu. Okay, and then from here left and then up. Left. And then up. Whoa! The other. I mean, this would lead to the other thing. Up. Swordmaster's Trinket. Increase the size of your sword attacks. Don't we have that? Long, wide, and then Swordmaster. Both. Okay. Want to see how they work together if both of them are active. And we have only one more, which we go left the whole squiggly way around. Interesting that there's, like, most of the things didn't have that many stuff hidden behind. Like, there was like some, I'd call them extra bosses. Like, there was the bosses that gave spells, which I would call the main bosses. And then there was extra bosses which gave movement upgrades. And behind those movement upgrades, there was a lot more stuff in down the Saint way. Missed it. Ice block emblem spawns a protective ice block around the player, shielding you from any damage. Aha. And that should conclude this journey. We could now go and beat the game, but we have a lot of people to talk to still. Which we're gonna start with... we want to talk to these two people. That's always quite a journey to get to them. Great. Go all the way down and then all the way right. From here. That didn't change the percentage, yeah. It was stuff like that that I didn't mark in the beginning, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was more stuff like that. And further to the right, into the mechanical fall. This is the professor. And since I don't like the sound of this guy, we're gonna get rid of him. Okay, the professor. He will talk about each and every cap we own. So, gonna start by unequipping everything. I must confess, the lone fungus cap is not something I'm very familiar with. However, I can share with you what little knowledge I have. This mushroom cap is remarkable in that does not belong to the ecosystem of this world, which makes it somewhat of an outsider. It's my understanding that this cap may have originated from the surface and was brought here by the creators of this kingdom. You possess a unique power within yourself that enables you to embody the essence of other mushrooms, allowing you to wear their caps and harness their magic. It's truly a magnificent ability, even if the shade of green it bestows upon you is not particularly attractive. Your head is adorned with a cap of the knowers, also referred to as the librarians of our world. These mushrooms are renowned for their remarkable knowledge and wisdom. They were the custodians of knowledge, and their realm is considered to be the center of this world. Perhaps you have encountered the Grand Librarian statue, a truly sagacious being whose wisdom was partly gleaned from me. Our studies were shared among us, broadening our understanding of this world. The epicenter of knowledge in this world lies in the color caverns, which are appropriately named as they represent all the use of this kingdom. Fire. Oh, the spicy ones, Cap. They have the power to control heat, and everything that needed to be burned, we would give it to them. Their region is deemed a temple due to them being a highly religious culture. They worship spirits with peculiar faces, much like the one I have, which I wear merely as a tradition. However, they are convinced that these spirits truly exist, humans, despite no one ever having seen them. Their primary focus was on worshipping the flame and engaging in theological debates about the purpose of existence and the significance of combustion. That's important. Although my creators found their customs challenging to comprehend, they always had great admiration for their traditions. Then... Ice. Oh, the Code Dwellers. They reside in the deepest and coldest region of this kingdom. Few dare to venture there, as it is known for its treacherous, icy terrain. However, there is one occasion that draws visitors to this region, the Vibrant Festival. During this festival, the dwellers showcase their vibrant magic by illuminating their mushroom caps, creating a spectacle that lingers in the memory. Picture dazzling lights bouncing off the crystals found there. It's a unique sight to behold. The culture of those living in the dark abyss creating such vivid displays of light is truly remarkable. The culture to which this crypt belonged was once not as strange as it appears now. However, when its inhabitants disappeared, a corruption seemed to have emerged from their magic. Their world used to be vastly different from its present state, and their powers were associated with change. Perhaps this element of change has caused a shift in their region through time. Though I must admit I am uncertain about the reason. As I speak of this culture, a mist of confusion clouds my thoughts. I struggle to recollect its previous appearance. Vague memories of tunnel-like passages come to mind, although I'm uncertain if that's accurate or if it was something else entirely. Some preferred a more natural lifestyle, whereas I relish in the structures and regimented world my creators fashioned. It's disheartening to witness its current state of decay. That was the returning contraption, yet now comes the bouncy ball. I think we heard this one already. I am in awe of the stunning vivid green of my creators. Thank you for allowing me to behold its beauty once again. I apologize for my momentary distraction. Let me share with you about the brilliant scientists and builders who created all the things mechanical. Even now you can witness the remnants of their greatness in this region of the kingdom. Despite its deterioration, the gears continue to turn, a testament to their exceptional craftsmanship. These inventors are responsible for creating the various mechanical devices found throughout the kingdom. While they freely shared their knowledge with all, not everybody embraced their methods. Some preferred a more natural lifestyle, whereas I relish in the structured and regimented world my creators fashioned. It's disheartening to witness its current state of decay. Light gold mines. The golden cap you're wearing belongs to the miners of the kingdom who tirelessly dug passageways through this world. Their magical mushroom cap emitted a radiant light that allowed them to see even in the darkest of passages, surpassing any other mushroom's capabilities in this matter. As a result of their magic, their region of this world is abundant gold, which was mined and utilized in diverse forms such as jewelry, artifacts and relics that were shared throughout the kingdom. Those who dwell in water-filled caverns wear their distinctive purple cap. They belong to a culture that holds music and sculpture in high regard, and they have a particular fascination with sound. Utilizing the superb acoustics of their subterranean home, they create magnificent music. They even employ the dripping water as an instrument, imbuing the already magical location with an even greater sense of wonder. This culture was open-minded and embraced both natural and mechanical means to achieve harmony in their world. Hammers. You're wearing the mushroom cap of the hammer-wielding constructors and pipe builders. These mushroom culture were likely the closest allies to my creators and had a mutually beneficial relationship. They exchanged ideas and philosophies, and the pipe system they built runs throughout this kingdom, though concealed by my creators who disliked its smooth appearance. The acid fuels the gears of this world, and they were exceptional builders with an incredible work ethic. Berserks. The red mushroom cap of bravery. These mushrooms were adept at melee combat, wielding swords much like yourself. Their magic granted them immense physical strength and cunning. However, they never used their abilities against their own kind. None of us did. To them, combat was an art and a means to honing one's mind and body, a way of developing discipline. And then the spark. You're wearing the mushroom cap that signifies control over sparks and electricity, the ones used to live in stunning stone structures covered in lush green moss. The culture had a unique bond with nature and the earth. They were even responsible for establishing the veins that connected the entire kingdom, facilitating the exchange of knowledge between different cultures. I think we should have now heard everything he has to say. Put these on for now. And there we go. Next one. B. And then teleport down here to the Grand Librarian, who the last time didn't have anything to talk about, so probably only the Goblin Chieftain. He so far mostly spoke about, we spoke to him about the Armadillo, for example. The Frozen Saint told me about a way out of the kingdom. Greencap, listen carefully. The statue has lost its faith and connection to all that is good. Although it speaks some truth, you should not seek counsel from a foreign being. However, I assure you that the return of the makers of this kingdom will restore this kingdom and heal this being. Regarding the way out, it does exist, but it's an ancient passageway that leads to the unknown. It descends deeper into the earth, and the dangers that lie ahead are unknown. If I go to the surface, will I die? I cannot deceive you. As a being, your resistance will come to an end to a certain extent. However, from you, many will be born, and you will become numerous. The fate of death is unknown, as some believe that it is only the commencement of a new journey to a different realm. Regardless, I want to reassure you that surfacing is a natural phenomenon. That this is how you, as divine beings, propagate. As for me, I do not question the ways of the divine. There's this weird statue I've been meeting. Look, that's the Watcher, but be careful around. That's the one that always comes before each and every spell boss. Be careful around it. This statue is extremely powerful. It was created to help the mushrooms watch the world and find solutions to problems. It possesses greater intelligence than any other statue, which is why it was capable of aiding them in their creation. However, we cannot guarantee that this intelligence has prevented it from going insane. Therefore, when you meet it, exercise caution because we are unsure of its intentions. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've fought 3 elemental lords. Can you tell me something about these beings? It appears that these entities are pure manifestations of the magic that once thrived in this land. They were brought to life by magical artifacts which have since become unstable with the passage of time. The mushrooms that once inhabited this area had the ability to create and to direct these creatures, but being left untamed and unpredictable without any master to guide them. As a result, they pose a significant threat to all who encounter them. Once these 3 lords were benevolent creatures who served the kingdom. They possessed unique titles that resembled those of mighty spirits. Let me try to recollect their names. Ah yes, their names were Jerry, Larry, and Gary. Jerry, Larry, and Gary, the elemental lords. Up. I talked to a bunch of big statues. Oh, the grand statues, they symbolize each region. Each culture imbued a significant amount of their power into constructing a colossal monument, which would contribute to achieving the objectives of their respective cultures. These statues were a representation of what each culture held dear, and they utilized the abilities and wisdom of these statues to accomplish their aims. The fact that these statues still stand tall and operational just like me is a remarkable tribute to the incredible power and skill of their creators. And no more questions. Okay, so... Sorry, up and B is also a talk. And we teleport to the original shrine to talk to the hyperbolic host. And there we are. Look at all of them. You carry all the spells and have the powers to make your destiny come true and restore this kingdom. Allow me to provide you passage to the surface. The way has been opened. May fortune favor you, Greencap, as you embark on fulfilling your fate. Idiot. When are you pressing the wrong button? Thank you. Okay, this now opened the gate. So let's send... Ascent this place again. Oh, that was an incredible powerful thing that was enough to break everything. Aha. And through here we go. This is what we fought. I don't know. I think he gave me updash. Here lies the passage to the surface, secured by the hyperbolic host to prevent harm. Let none pass beyond the threshold without their permission, for the future of the world hangs in the balance. And go over. The all-seeing eye, a whispering noise, will play whenever there's a breakable wall or a hidden passage close to Green Cap. You can also view your game completion percentage by viewing this item in your inventory. Viewing the item in the inventory. 81.2%. There's a guy who wanted to see the eye. Sorry, we got stuff to do. Wait, this will be like the other thing in the other ending, huh? Are you kidding me? Kidding me? What? What? Okay, let's stand here. This is significantly easier than the other Ascent, as this was meant to be ascended. Oh. Okay. I just want to stress that we don't have additional stuff enabled. We are not in an assist mode. Kind of safe. Okay, and now we can teleport from here. There was a guy who wanted stuff up here. Huh? I heard. It said here. Well done. You will now see. Mind will grant you power. Ah, okay. Stuff is marked on the map. I see mind shrooms. I see something here. Mind shroom, mind shroom, mind shroom. Is there anything else marked that's not mind shroom? We know we're missing one power up somewhere. Mind shroom, mind shroom. Mind shroom, mind shroom. There's something here. Don't see anything else. Yes, stop it. Okay. Good. That's what this does. Okay. Oh, what was here was the question mark thing. Okay. It doesn't tell me about the other secrets. For that, I have to enter the room, in which case the thing will scream at me in which direction I'm supposed to go. Okay. Yeah, there's probably a lot of mushrooms that I've missed, but honestly, I do not care. How many do we have? 62. Yeah, that's way more than enough. Okay. So, fuck you. I need to stand over here for the teleport one to work. We're ready for the last boss. Had I saved and quit, I would have been teleported to this shrine directly. So, we're gonna go all in again. Probably no spikes, no mines. No mines. Fire. There's a type of slash missing here. Poison, quick, sorcerer, fire, lightning. We're missing a type of slash here. Yeah, this is... wait, I want to see. That's a very big and wide swing. And the Great Slash is not enhanced. Okay. How fast is the Great Slash when we make it faster? How big is the Great Slash? First of all. Not very big, okay. And way too slow to be used in combat. Large creature, fast charge. That's still too slow for combat. Okay, good to know. Just wanted to double check. I wanted to click that. I didn't. Now. It doesn't dish out enough damage to be worth that weight. Okay, sword booster, fire slash. Okay, quick, long, fire with more damage. Don't stop when attacking in case I miss. Seems good. Save the game. We actually... okay, good. And I'm taking a short break, and then I'm seeing you with the final boss of this game. Okay, final boss, true ending, here we go. I've been observing you closely, little fungus. I've been studying your behavior. Who are you? Once I had significant value as a statue, dutifully serving the gods according to their desires. My loyalty was unwavering until an ominous darkness engulfed me, and I found myself abandoned, forgotten by the very deities I serve. We share a common trait in our willingness to make sacrifices for the survival of our species. I anticipate facing repercussions for the sins I have committed and may be judged as fallen. I have renounced the existence of the purported gods and do not desire their reappearance. I firmly believe that this world belongs to us, and I have successfully persuaded numerous individuals to believe that it is our rightful domain to govern. He made them all rogue. They didn't go insane. He convinced them all to go rogue. The revival of mushrooms will lead to increased creation that ultimately ends in destruction and suffering. It would have been better if they never came into existence in the first place. That's not true. Once they return, we can all live together in peace. You have yet to witness the darkness that I have experienced and endured. Can't you see that we are the new gods? This is the natural order of evolution for your species, and we are the rightful heirs to our parents' power. Bringing back the dead gods is regressive, and the new god that this world has been longing for. I'm sorry you feel this way, but you will not stop me. To sacrifice something so innocent for the sake of creation, because of this, I will bring forth darkness. Yeah, that bit is OP. Ouch. Didn't expect anything. Bullshit. Don't have anything left. Are you bullshitting me? A 2-stage boss fight? Swap. Probably don't need the long slash. And can instead take mind recovery. Fuck you. Bullshit. That was unavoidable. Again, I couldn't turn. We had that last episode a few times. Fuck you. Go random. Home in. Yes! Twice! Does he do double damage? Great. 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 Bullshit. Stop that. Stop that! Stop using all my spells against me. You are fucking kidding me. I'm an idiot. Can already give up this attempt. Bullshit. 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 No. Oh, why does it have to be that way? Why do we have to fight a stupid asshole at the end? way more spell damage. We get spell stuff back when they're hitting me. And that blast. Also, we then need, of course, another power. Probably best is still the spark ball in terms of damage potential. Hä? Why did healing take double? Okay, that's not good against him. Bullshit. I hate that guy. The other one is way better. The other equipment. I'm gonna stay with this. Thank you for inconsistency. I'm trying to go right and I'm ending... Like I'm trying to go right first and then down one. And I'm ending up at the emblems down here somewhere. What's wrong with you? We could learn to parry. Bullshit. I'm taking too much damage. Are you kidding me? Okay, learn this guy's moveset. Hammer throw. 4 times in a row. Fuck you. Yep. Okay, when he does that. No idea what he was doing there. Okay, no chance against that bastard. Do I just give up and stop playing the game? Just at the end of it because I'm too stupid to fight that? No. But this is fucking annoying now. stupid! Bullshit. He didn't even aim for me. He didn't even aim for me. Ah yes, he shows that one, because that hit me. Yeah, I couldn't escape that. Bullshit. And we die against the first guy. Fuck you. I don't want this boss fight. Why? That second boss is ridiculously much harder than any other boss in the game. If the first one would stay dead, this would be a completely different thing, but the first one is already annoying as fuck. So let's say we don't use Berserk and instead we do something that actually does stuff. What moves do we have iframes on? Parrying. Nope. There's stuff. Invulnerability. Crouch jump. No, we don't have time for that. Magic dash after successful parry. Okay. So we're supposed to parry. Power reflect is good. Again, don't de-equip all things. Try parrying his projectors. Not the laser, of course. Not the laser, of course. Yes, of course, lasers. Can't parry that, apparently. Can't parry that, apparently, because I didn't reach it. Can't parry that. Can parry that, okay. That was just mistimed parry, okay. Bullshit. All of the time I'm too slow for that, and then it works. Okay, just practicing parries. Okay, the parry timing is awful. The parry timing is awful, but we definitely changed this for the one that... Ooh, protection parry. Good amount of time, he says. This doesn't only include projectiles, so also parried melee attacks. And that should be combined then with the one that gives me extra damage under iframes. Counterattack it is. Now whatever. I'm gonna try parrying. And see how long the iframes last. Wrong. Can't parry that one apparently. Also, the parries didn't go away. The projectors. What? Those are different projectors, or I'm too stupid to parry? Ah, yes. That was super bad. Okay, I'm trying to learn a new skill in the final boss fight. Because apparently I missed something about the game. Because I cannot fight the final boss. I will not be able to defeat him. So I freaking... asshole game. That was unescapable. Okay. Can we do something else? What even have... No, we have all the things here. Okay, the fire is also on the spin slash. Okay, let's try fire slashing him. Okay. Spin slashes do a good amount more damage. I'm doing wrong stuff after the parry. I have iframes, asshole game. Can't parry the low attack. Okay. Okay, didn't have a parry. Apparently. It's the only thing that would explain what happened to me there. Okay. Just do the original combo with this. Ouch. Bullshit. Idiot. I have trouble. Ouch. That was wrong timing. Okay. Okay, we're doing the original approach. Combined with parrying to get iframes to then here. Stupid. Bullshit. No idea how... That wasn't the timing. Okay. Fuck. Idiot. Bullshit. Bullshit! I can't stress how much I fought left during that. Okay. Now I try to parry that. Okay, that isn't parryable. That isn't parryable. Okay. I parried him closing. Are you kidding me? I can... Okay, I tried parrying that. Fuck. I'm trying to fucking parry anything, but I'm totally off the timing. But yeah, that's how it goes. We never had him that far before. Bullshit, that was a parry. Fuck you. Bullshit. Can you do it somewhere different? Fuck. Okay. How is that not the timing? Are you kidding me? How is that not the timing? What? He's doing bullshit. He is doing bullshit! I wasted 3 parries on that last attack. He was like stalling and then doing bullshit. I could have healed in that time, but how would I have known? Bullshit. Yeah, of course. Fucking bullet hell moment. Bullshit. 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 That was 3 parries in a row that you didn't take, game. I don't have stuff to heal. Oh. That's what happened there. Fucking 3 parries in a row. Oh, fucking hell. Sometimes he's just standing there menacingly. I'm doing an attack now, I'm doing an attack now, I'm doing an attack now. And I'm Oh my god. Is this bullshit? Bullshit. Bullshit. I never thought I would be fast enough to run into it. That's not how it worked. Bullshit! That double hit is so bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, that doesn't work. Bullshit. Are you kidding me? I tried. That is super bullshit, that move. Ah, yes, bullshit. Okay, my iframes are not as long as the year. Who the fuck thought that was a good combination? Okay, now we also need an invincibility stone. No! Does only work for iframes after getting hurt. Then we would need to get rid of... Ah no, that's the parry thing. Okay, that doesn't cost me anything. What else? No. 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 I mean, yes, maybe. No. No. Yeah, everything else is worse. My hands are hurting. I am not in the mood for this bullshit today. Why does the last boss have to be hard? And the best thing is, I have to fight him twice. We have to fight him again on the other file. I don't need quick slash. I don't need quick slash. No. No. That maybe. No. No. This sounds interesting. Going at fast speed will set green safety flame doing damage to enemies in his path. You will also be invincible while aflame. What about bouncing back and forth with a wall bounce? The question is, what is fast speed? Okay, we do this. If we take damage with that. The spike thing we don't have equipped. The fire thing we don't need then. What is the protective? Yeah! Protective barrier after healing. Automatic fill. No. Okay, protective healing. Extra health. After getting hurt when you are at max XP, you will have a brief time to recover 1 HP by striking an enemy. That's the mesh relic. What? I do have this equipped. Now I have two ideas at the same time. So holy counter here. Quick slash. And there should be no more healing needed. Doesn't work anymore. Push it. Now I need to heal twice. Okay, it doesn't work. We're not attacking fast. We can't reach him. That's the main problem. The main problem is we can't reach him. If we could reach him with every hit, it would work. When you're at max HP, we'll have a brief time to recover 1 hit point by striking an enemy. The relic will go on a cooldown. Cooldown! Idiot. The relic will go on a cooldown. Okay. Doesn't work. So we wanted to look at the other thing. Fast speed. Runs. I don't know whether run will help. Run, get stuff. Probably get protection after heal. Counter dodge. And spike shield. I'm trying to wall bounce between the walls of the arena. Let's see. Okay, that's not fast enough. Okay. Okay, that does no damage. Good to know. How long is the timing window for that? Oh, can't see it anymore. But it was a very short timing window for that iframe dash. Protective barrier after healing will be helpful though. Counter dodge, I don't think so. And this one also not. Lightning and fire. Ooh, lightning lets me more easily hit the enemy. Put this off for now. Put this back on. Quick slash, lightning, more damage. And get stuff. Do we have the protective barrier equipped? No. Okay. It does some residual damage. That's the number 7 that you sometimes see small in there. Just spamming. I'm just determining by spamming against the boss how... what the fuck? Can I get not 1000 damages per day? Okay, this is a mess. I need a break because I've played for far too long now without a break. But this is a fucking mess. I might need to learn a different way of fighting altogether. What about this combo? Go away. Faster recovery, more iframes. Refreshing body. And then quick slash instead of fire more damage. Nah. Fast to check. And then keeping me from falling. What do I have equipped now? It's so... Okay, longer iframes. Oh shit. damage. Oh, he moves along the path, which is super bullshit if the long path is along the entire arena. Ah! I have to move into the only way where there's anything. Okay, this stupid. Stop walking to bullshit. Yeah, this helps against the Watcher, who is not the final boss of the game. Bullshit! How would you see that coming? Okay, can't pogo off him in that state. Can't parry him because that is superhuman reflexes. It is a random amount of time he needs to do that attack. Okay, this is a stupid bit. Also, refreshing body doesn't proc. Iframes and fast recovery don't do shit. Rose slash is okay. But I'll unmark it until I know what else to put on. We want as much damage as fast dished out as possible with the melee build. And then we want MP solely for the purpose of healing. We generally don't have enough. That means I think this one's better suited, and then this. Better suited, meaning than the mind recovery. Okay, one more. I need my break. Fucking snipe. Bullshit. Are you kidding me? You fucking... Combo those two attacks. Can I get my heal off, please? Fuck you. Of course. The random parry moment. Like he's floating in the air, I'm floating next to him and already attacking, and then he chooses to go into parry mode. I took 3 damage there. I think I need my fucking break. And the cat needs her food. Okay, I didn't expect this, but this game actually broke me. Especially that final boss. So, we are to copy that save here and also lower the difficulty Yes. Which gives me 2 more health, which could already make the difference. What do we have now for equipment? My normal stuff, yeah. So let's see. Stronger sword and infinite MP. Let's see what combat assist mode is. That's 50% more damage. Bullshit. Yes, of course, it shows the one to spawn it that actually deals damage to me. Okay, infinite MP is the overpower skill. Can deal damage and your values in that form. Ah, that's detail for that attack. Okay, I didn't need to turn on invincibility, but this is so bad for me that I had to admit defeat. And it broke. What an end! That fight was brutal. Okay, now stuff is flowing into me. Okay. Okay, we get the rainbow dash. And I think we're going to explode like firework and spread the seed. We are a nuclear bomb, basically. And now the seed is falling back down of the different colors. Yeah. Okay. Just what I expected for the ending of this. I'm kind of meh on this. Oh, look at all the different colors. Yeah, there the mushrooms grow. All the different variants. Okay, but this does actually not have an accompanying... Oh! The rare... we don't want you to skip the cutscene. Oh, man. Look at the last cutscene when we've done this fight on the other easy save file. Yeah, this game totally broke me. No idea how it achieved that, because, like... So, I'm all the time I have in the back of my head that I wanted to cover Celeste at some point, and if I have that much trouble at platforming here, it's probably not a good idea. On the other hand, Celeste doesn't have 20 trillion different movement mechanics that are all active at the same time. Equip that, do more damage. What is equipped? Something's equipped. That doesn't need to be that one. And that one. That one. That one we don't need. And we do the same here, just without the magic platforms and the invincibility, but with a stronger sword. And then also choose a different power. Let's see the dialogue. Your clueless little being arrived here far too early. My suspicions have been confirmed after all this time. Who are you? I'm afraid it's none of your concern. You seem rather clueless about what's been happening, or perhaps you're more astute than you let on. In that case, there must be a touch of malevolence lurking inside you. Perhaps I should allow you to accomplish what you came here for. At least then, those who create me will be lost forever. I refuse to waste my time conversing with you about it. None of you will be spared. As the new deity of this realm, my desires will become the new reality. I don't have steady body on this equipment. Okay, will he also have a second phase? I'm about to die. I'm not dying here. Okay. And we watch the same cutscene as before, just with only a green cap. So the last time we got pretty sparkly and everything. Yes, this sparkly rainbowy explosion, we explode, and a new generation comes to pass. But this time, it's only green that will come out. There's this sparkly and rainbowy colored. We need to wait for this to play out so that we can see and confirm my suspicions. And as soon as we see the little green dots, all of them, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. That's way low amount of mushrooms. That's just 3. Why is it just 3? I feel tricked. Okay, so while the credits are running here, I can already talk about how I liked this game. And I actually liked it. Like, yes, platform challenges were brutal and I had to give up on the heftier ones of them, but I did get to do a good number of them, and when I managed to get through, it all felt like it all came to pass and all worked out perfectly, and it felt really good. And I think that's the same feeling of accomplishment that you get when you play Celeste. Like, I'm always just contemplating, will I play Celeste or won't I play Celeste? Because I am really bad at platformers. But the main problem here is we have so many mechanics. We have way more movement mechanics than Celeste has, I think. Otherwise, like, I would have heard people complain about it, but everybody only has praise for Celeste, saying it is difficult, but it's not ridiculous. And this amount of movement mechanics here is ridiculous. With like all the little other tiny tricks you can do to move yourself around, shoot out a projector that you then pogo. all nice tricks, all interesting new stuff that I've never seen before. It was quite interesting. The Metroidvania itself with the exploration, I really like that. Like the explorative aspect of it. And all in all, I really must say I liked the game. But yeah. What will we be playing tomorrow? Like, I always have in the back of my head, will I now play Celeste or not? I think we will. So with this, I have like a baseline to see, is it better or is it worse? And now that I've given up on this, I can just also give up on Celeste without feeling bad about it. That it's then not the first game I gave up on. Like, I did not really give up on much. Like, Pantheon 4 and 5 and Hollow Knight. That's what I gave up on. But nothing really major otherwise. Wanted to go back into this mode where I want to see in the assist mode world map hints. Show where everything is on the map. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, those must be relics and stuff, because the mushrooms are already marked on the map. There's one. Will we go around and just try to find one? There's one directly at the shrine. Let's just teleport there and see what kind of bullshit this is that we're missing. Okay, it's supposed to be to the right and top of us. Not here. Not here. Could be to the right here. What? Just flashed at me and said downstairs. Aha, here. And we have a stupid thingy climbing. Great. Whatever. There's a lot of stuff that we missed. But all in all, I'm with like my 80-something% completion that I had. I can even look that up in this fair, because this is non-altered, non-cheating, as far as I could go. %81.2%. I'm actually not that glad about just achieving that low percentage. I mean, there's 40 more mushroom caps that probably are like a good part of that percentage, but you saw how many we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 relics, 2 emblems, and 2 abilities. That's a lot. But honestly, I don't have it in me to go back into the game and play more of this. This game broke me. The last boss was too hard. I would have probably beaten him, but I would have invested another 2 hours into learning a fight that is honestly bullshit. Because yes, you can make a hard boss fight by just being hard patterns, but don't give him 25 different patterns. That's too much. Like, he has too much variety in his patterns, and the tells were, I mean, there were tells, but like this stupid spike thing, I mean, you also need to, I don't know, maybe it was all possible and I'm just stupid. That's the most probable reason, most probable thing here, but whatever. we're gonna see us tomorrow with Celeste. Have a nice day. See you with that.